Whoa!
No, he's not dead.
Are you
Don't
crazy?
fridge.
Well, he's a dead hand, but that's gnarly.
They need to protect him at all costs.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Constant Tank Top, hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces? Look at Morgan's doing her best thing cosplay, just poking and prodding and fucking sending letters, sending like do you want to date me? Circle yes or no letters, right over there. How you doing over there, Jason?
I was fine.
You were fine. I was fine until this thing cosplay showed up. We need to get Morgan Morgan would only need to do it from the hair, from the hair down, but like a green suit or whatever it is, and then we can key her out, and she could be like, yeah, that'd be fun. Or who's the motherfucker with the hair?
Cousin It.
Cousin It. Yeah, we get Cousin It, but it's all green. It's just Morgan's hair. Like, that'd be pretty gnarly. That'd be pretty fun.
I'd be into that.
I hope we get a Cousin It.
We're coming. So we're doing Wednesday. By the way, y'all, we're over here. We are on the penultimate episode of Wednesday. We're on episode 7.
We're on Uncle Fester watch.
I think, and I think that we're getting him. Because I don't think that he's going to be in the finale. So I think if they were going to have something like that, they're going to put him here. But the Cousin It of it all. I wonder if we're gonna if they're just gonna be like, we're just gonna not worry about the hair.
There was a wig shortage when they were filming this.
You think it was they were filming at the same time as Hot D, and Hot D was just sucking up all of the bad wig stuff.
And Drag Race was having an issue with the wig shortage.
There we go. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, brought to you, Cousin It, brought to you by Anastasia Beverly Hills, or whatever the fuck it is. So we're over here. We're doing Wednesday. We're kind of circling the drain. I feel like, it just got picked up for a second season, which is a little bewildering because I'm not used to Netflix making smart decisions.
And they actually get to keep it after the whole Warner Brothers thing?
I think so. I think, I don't think that Amazon made any weird moves that they have to share or whatever it is. I think that they probably they paid through the nose and they got to keep it on there. But I think that kind of the big thing is gonna be. I think that Uncle Fester is going to be in this episode, and I think he's going to possibly, I don't know, I wonder if he's going to, it would be interesting if he kind of tries to relate to her as he goes I can see you kind of positing yourself as the odd man out, and that's kind of what I was or used to be in my youths or something like that or whatever. What do you guys think is going to happen?
I don't even know how they would shove a Fester in this. It doesn't even seem natural. The story's kind of humming along.
Yeah.
So I'm maybe it'll just be a baby cameo. I don't think he's gonna be a major part of it.
I guess I don't know why you would cast Fred Armisen if he's gonna be in it for 5 seconds.
But it just seems so weird. I don't see...
Oh, I agree. I agree that it feels weird that it would institute it into the story.
Or is this going to show up and be like, hey, I was on vacation and now I'm back. Anything happen? And
or maybe it's I was passing through. I can maybe see
passing through town.
Passing through town,
kind of like when you were in college.
When you'd be at college and you'd have some your family members were on a road trip or something like that. You'd stop and get dinner with them or something like that. But there's a mystery that we have to solve, or maybe there's one piece of the investigation where he goes you know what, I don't know much about this, but I tell you who knows the most about this is old Max, and possibly
she's only very, very barely mentioned Fester. She's about he gave her her first autopsy kit thing. She's mentioned him, but it's not I don't know.
I've seen him featured very prominently in the trailer.
I know that. I'm saying, okay, if I'm going into the show blind, I would be where would you?
Well, it seems because there's just the mystery of it all, as far as how that's actually going to You know, because I think we're gonna get a werewolf. Okay, are we gonna before the end of the show? Are we gonna get like a werewolf out and to protect the monster? I think that they're gonna fight.
Well, I don't know.
I
don't know if it's to protect or what, but I know that you don't mention like I can't turn into a werewolf over and over and over again if it doesn't end with her.
That and the crying, I think, are like the two things that are just like in the fucking can, shit like that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they try to do it. I mean, like, the only way we're gonna know is if we fucking take a gander at this thing. You guys want to get going?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us as we go through Wednesday. We are on season 1. If you guys want to get, and we're watching the penultimate episode, episode 7. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to episode 8, to the finale of whatever the fuck happens over there and whatever our reactions are, and you don't want to wait the full week until we put it out on YT, you guys can actually check it over on our Patreon by giving us a little bit of support, hitting us up over there. Click either one of the links that are in the top pinned comment or the description below. That'll take you over to our Patreon. You pony up $8 at the premium streamium tier, and that will get you early and uncut access to all of our Wednesday coverage, including The Last of Us, which we are currently we're currently getting into right now. That's another spooky thing, but probably a lot more. Even though this show has been beguilingly intense.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean, like, or whatever it is.
And
but I'm
gory.
sure that I think that one is going to lean a little harder into the intensity and into the bloodletting and like all that type of shit over there. So we got that. We got Mando coming up. We got a bunch of stuff over here. So we hope that you guys consider giving us a little bit of support over there and getting early and uncut access nobody else in the world gets to check out. But if you can't do that, just don't want to help us out though, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. All right. Well, my ladies and gents, germs and worms, it is me, Benoit Blanc, and what we have here is to find out the mystery of the monster. I just want to plug him into every single narrative.
I would love that. That would be amazing.
Mayor Walker was murdered, and I know the killer is here, standing innocently among us.
Oh, kids had a rough week.
Watching everything I
Did it.
All the potential witnesses, all the potential murderers here.
But also, give the widow and the son a freaking umbrella.
What the fuck is going on
Why are
here?
they the only ones who don't get an umbrella?
Right,
They're having a bad day.
Now that you say that, Morgan, there was a TikTok where where they're like, why don't any of the black people get fucking umbrellas? Because apparently there's another episode where like the deputy doesn't have one or something like that or whatever it is. It's kind of weird. Which is like Tim Burton being weird.
Tim Burton people are already. You're already on notice. Oh, we know who this is.
Oh,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, come on.
It's him. Of course.
It's got to be him. It's a man.
He's got the hat on. He's going to take the hat off. We're going to see the iconic bald head. It's nice to rain stop.
Yeah, right? That's convenient.
Oh, wait, what?
He's electric?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her smiling.
Oh.
That's like her. He's like her favorite. Okay. He's the cool uncle.
Cool. He's a kunkle.
A kunkle? Is that a thing?
That's a cool uncle?
It is now. Kunkle Fester.
Just flew into town this morning and was hit by a wave of nostalgia.
You were exactly right, Sean.
Yeah.
I was just in town.
Right. I mean, like.
But I told him I had a job in Boston, but I'd be checking up on you.
What's he doing in Boston?
The kind that means I need somewhere to lay low for a couple days.
He's murdering people.
What did he do?
Or he's probably just cooking meth.
Yeah.
It's Boston.
Oh, you can go hang out with some bees.
You've actually made a friend. That poor kid will be going home in a body bag.
Like,
Aww.
not that far off, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
That means do not eat them.
Oops, see, she's sticking up for
Yeah.
her friends. I bet he used to be the old Wednesday of the family.
It's called a hide.
Oh, okay.
You've seen one before.
Oh yeah, she had it all. Beauty, brains, and a penchant for necrophilia.
Ew.
Go.
Before he founded Nevermore, Faulkner traveled the world, cataloging every outcast community.
Interesting.
Think your parents can't keep their hands off each other now? Oy vey. I showed up unannounced one night. Gomez's
Just
dorm
constantly
room.
sucking
Let's
and
just say I
fucking
wasn't
across that
interrupting a
campus.
pillow fight.
Uncle will sneak into the Nightshade's library tonight. In the meantime, lay low.
Don't eat the bees.
If you are discovered, I will disown you and collect all the reward money tied to your capture.
I wonder what he did. If they'll probably never really They'll probably just keep it like a joke or something.
Fucking someone's dead grandma.
Right.
I do like his creepy coat.
I had her bend her over the way that your dad had your mom bent over.
I mean, he was.
Turned it into my own.
Sorry, I figured you were still at Mayor Walker's wake.
As soon as the dirt hits the coffin, I'm out.
Whoa.
I can't seem to find my bottle of Silver Moon nail polish. Do you mind if I look around?
It's your room. You don't gotta ask permission for shit, girl.
This is the third time in 24 hours. So, how is everything going?
Aww.
You definitely had some annoying habits.
Such as?
You giggle when you text, which is a 24/7 addiction.
Guess I'm the lucky one with a new bestie that doesn't try to find ways to endanger literally everybody.
Ooh,
comes
she got a new friend.
Seriously, it's
In
like
fact,
Don't let me hold you back.
enjoy your solitude Wednesday.
It's not solitude if you're
that's
still here.
funny. I wonder how many people have accidentally opened that shit, like or whatever.
Right?
It's like, you got
Is it
like you got
snapping?
like there's a mosquito around or something like that, and it's like
Uncle Fester?
or something like that or whatever it is. Like
Research.
On the monster? I'll save you some time.
It's me.
Imagine that thing.
right, yeah. And then he just hulks
You know what your
out.
problem- I've been on your side since day one. I literally saved your life.
This is just the Reading Wednesday fucking
I
like
know.
episode.
Everyone hates
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I didn't realize proximity was a crime.
Then there's your drawing obsession.
And you're
Drawn the
having
monster
sex with my
dozens of
visage of my
times,
face.
but you've
and-
never seen
Yeah.
it, or so you think. Let's not forget your oh so convenient appearance after Tyler had been attacked at the Gates mansion.
It's just so much more charming when Benoit does it.
Right.
Because for some reason I cannot fathom or indulge, you seem to like me.
What's to like?
Oh my gosh. She gotta be nicer to her friends.
How long have you been lurking?
Long enough to feel the tension between you. Anywhere. Hello, thing.
Thing doesn't like him.
The Kalamazoo job.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's pissed.
Let him go.
Oh, okay.
Do I have time for a snooze, or can you crack this one quickly?
Partners in crime. That's kind of a funny bit. I like that. It was like, well, as one fortuitous felony presents itself, another emerges. You know, or whatever. Hand performance of the year, I'd say.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
She's like smiling and half smiling. This is fucking weird. Like this is
Right.
literally never happened in this show.
Faulkner describes Hydes as artists by nature, but equally vindictive and
This looks like a Necronomicon.
So
I
who's
know
an
it's
artist? That
Yeah.
lady who does taxidermy.
This act causes the Hyde to develop an immediate bond with its liberator, who the creature now sees as its master.
Ooh. So it could be all of them in a certain sense.
I think it's the therapist, and she's
That
using
means we're looking for one
the
killer,
townie
too.
kid under hypnosis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you're right,
Yep.
Dustin. That's
And that
it.
and that kind of also helps with you keep him the monster, and the dad's all pissy about it. You know, like
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, so because it's like it's like
Thieves
kind of
turn
like how they used the Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hollow,
You and I
like where it
both
was
know
like
that
doing
you
the
care
bidding
about
of
me.
somebody.
And you have to admit, she managed to bring out a spark of warmth in you. Oh, don't worry. Just a tiny spark.
No
Barely
one
perceptible
noticed.
to the average eye, but,
I'll survive alone. I always have.
Dang.
well, if that's your decision, I'll submit the forms to Principal Weems.
That sucks for Enid. That's so much work on her side of the room.
Yeah.
That took a lot to decorate. Now she gotta move it all.
There's literally stained glass like in the place. Like that's
Right?
that's crazy.
What's that?
Huh? Like E.T.
Hey.
He's being weird.
It's like, Unks, you can't jack off in the pile
Yeah,
of
dude.
fucking
Hey!
stuffed animals here.
Yeah, I know where that is. Okay, I can meet you there in like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look, he's got a phone case. Okay, cool. I was watching a show recently where everybody's just raw dogging them with their iPhones, like no case or nothing. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Yeah, nobody does that.
No
No
one
one,
raw
I don't know
dogs
a
their
single
phone.
person
No.
that does that.
It's always fun when you see people using them upside down.
Yeah, right.
Did you place a tracker?
Don't worry. Uncle Fester's got you covered.
Yikes, it's from like 1983.
Let's hit the road.
It's just war games bullshit we got going on here. What in the world?
What in the hell?
Sidecar's cool, though. Doesn't matter what.
Come on.
It's cute.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
fun.
god.
He is a good fester. I like him.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Or he doesn't know that he's the monster, and she's controlling him. I don't know.
True.
But I thought it was the son, but maybe. This is all confusing. What's going on?
It is imperative I speak with you about Dr. Kinbot.
Wednesday. We were just talking about you.
Oh,
Speak
she's
of the
right
devil.
there.
No.
You know, I think I've actually reached the half-hug stage. I've been reading about hypnosis. Are you a devotee?
Yes, very much so.
Everyone's guilty.
Kinbot has to be
Everybody.
Satan's master.
Yeah, they're all the monster. They take it in
Storming
shifts.
Until unleashed by a traumatic event or unlocked through chemical inducement or hypnosis.
Ew, that is the grossest thing, Fester.
Lock him up.
That's the grossest thing that happened in this entire fucking show.
Wow.
This drinking of the
figure out who's
ketchup.
hiding
Oh
or
my,
something like that.
the ketchup film on the fucking bottle, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's jail. Jail.
They put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
Jail, right? That's what he's wanted for. Is
He's been picking the crust off of condiment bottles and eating them. That's
across, like, yeah, exactly. That's why you
Chased
gotta lay low in Boston. Yeah.
You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters. You right to jail.
It's called a hide.
Oh yeah, because he saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Your father gave you explicit instructions not to be near me.
You know, my dad's not here and I'm on a break.
I'm a 40-year-old man. I can do what I want.
I'm a 40-year-old man. I mean, you know, technically in voice older than your uncle, so it's. Uh-oh.
What'd I say?
Oh, he's hiding from the law.
Okay, for the record, Wednesday was trying to keep a distance. I was the one that sat down with her.
Well, literally, she came to your job.
Yeah, right.
She came to where you work.
Right. Like, and apparently he is the only barista in this town. Like,
putting these up around town. It's a bank robbery suspect, and he's a real creep. You haven't seen him, have you?
oh shit, armed robbery, nice.
He probably had a severed arm he was hitting people with.
So, about rescheduling our date. Figure after what happened last time, you owe me. I'll come to you. 9 p.m. Crackstone's crib.
Cute.
Horny. Oh. Here's your nail polish.
Oh yeah, take it down to her.
It's not a date. It's a quid pro quo for almost getting him disemboweled.
Is he gonna
should
paint
put
his
some on.
nails? I know.
He should paint himself, doll himself up a little bit.
You do have to close your eyes.
Are you serious? I'm only doing this because I owe you.
Okay, watch your step.
Prefer not, because if I do that and I listen to your voice, I just imagine a bag of shit old man like next to me.
Surprise!
Boom. Fucking
Again.
You can open your eyes.
no
No.
way. Damn.
Dang. Where'd you get all those lights? Amazon?
Yeah. Right.
Ooh, popcorn. You gonna show a movie?
No one's ever taken you on a picnic inside a crypt before?
He's learning, but this is extra sweet, so this guarantees that he's the monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at little smile. It's like our third smile. This fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Legally Blonde.
Yep.
Legally Blonde.
Really?
Yeah, I know this song out of nowhere. He's making her watch Legally Blonde. I love it.
Amazing.
For real, holy shit. But a Legally Blonde copy on 8mm film is something else.
pretty
like,
sick, yeah.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty awesome.
Definitely a
Stole it
suspect,
from the
like,
music box.
looks at it.
Yeah, right.
16mm, 8mm, something like that. Yeah, what the fuck was with that fucking funeral scene where they didn't have umbrellas?
That was
What the
cool.
hell is that?
No, someone giving him umbrella. They're the ones in pain. It was very strange.
This is very weird.
That's
Very
gonna
strange.
stay with me.
I want us to be more than friends.
It's not
Yeah,
that
we
hard.
know.
Ah.
Don't do that. Discount my feelings.
I will ignore you, stomp on your heart, and always put my needs and interests first.
Definitely sounds like my first couple of girlfriends for sure.
I survived.
Beginner's luck.
I'm tougher than you think.
Honestly, this dude needs to. When people tell you who they are, believe them. You know.
Yeah.
What? It's
You're
true.
making a mistake.
No, 100%.
This is like a bad message for the children, where it's like if you just
Definitely.
That
if you just keep trying, that girl who tells you literally go away.
Now it's been borrowing from fucking Harry Potter, but now we're in Twilightville, where it's just like, nope, you gotta just
stick around, man. She'll eventually wear her down.
I'm not gonna even ask what this is.
It's very clear what it is. It's a picnic. What could it be?
Yeah, right.
It's a picnic, a movie, and the now interrupted finger banging session that was gonna go down. Like, oh
no.
What happened to Thing?
Where's Thing? Somebody stole him. No, is he dead?
Whoa!
No! He's not dead.
Are you
Don't
crazy? Well,
fridge.
he's a dead hand, but that's gnarly.
They need to protect him at all costs.
Holy shit.
No!
That is very surprising.
Help! Thing's not moving. He was stabbed.
Oh, fix him. You gotta fix him.
Oh, look at her cry.
Oh, good. There we go. There we go. I mean, no, it's her best friend. Oh, gosh, she has a little vagina in his hand now.
It's clear. Like, oh my God.
It's a very vagina-looking wound.
It is.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You just want to pull that hood back.
They can't fridge him. Oh, wait. He's moving. He's moving.
Look at her.
No!
What? No way.
No!
He's coming back.
He's gone Wednesday.
What?
No, he's not. Thing.
That's bullshit.
They wouldn't.
If you die, I will kill you.
Oh, she's doing a good job. Look at her. There we go.
Okay.
Wait, he can breathe? Oh my God! What if he had a little hole in his like now he can talk?
Oh my God! Hi.
Promise that whoever did this to you will suffer.
Daniel Craig does the voice.
You dim-witted, brainless jackass!
Oh.
Somebody get him stitches though, but
Right?
for
Yeah,
real,
seriously.
let's suture this up, babe.
So you do know about the diary, which means you also know the monster we're after is called a Hyde.
Cut it loose.
Thank you, Miss Thornhill.
She's like, this is secret information.
Another one of these scenes, which I always love.
Yeah.
Faulkner spent years studying hides. They were officially banned from Nevermore 30 years ago.
The bad boys, the school.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
Why didn't you tell the sheriff?
Because then Nevermore is done. But I'm not the only one withholding. If
So
you
that makes
suspect
sense that
someone,
there
you
would
need to
be
tell me.
hides,
Why?
those types of monsters, but not in Nevermore. And that means that
You don't care how many
that
people
sheriff
die as
was
long as
banging
your
a
reputation
hide.
is safe.
A Jackie and Hyde.
I am protecting our Nevermore family, which also includes you, Miss Adams.
I believe her.
No. I do. I think she's too good and interesting to
to be the
turn
villain,
into a villain and to get rid of. You know.
Come with me. I have information about Mayor Walker's murder.
Yeah, all the people in the comments being like, you guys, like, she's not even a villain. But, like, she was clearly, like, the antagonist villain at the
In the beginning, yeah. I mean, like, and now it's different, but, you know, we try not to sweat it. We're literally talking about people whose brains aren't done forming yet.
Teresa L. Glau. It's an anagram for Laurel Gates.
Laurel secretly buys her old house and then comes back to Jericho as someone else. Why?
Revenge.
There you go. There you go, right?
So did the monster use a gun on the coroner?
Yeah.
Maybe she did it herself.
She did it herself. She's like, this one's personal. This one's
Yeah,
personal.
right.
Eat a gun, man. I don't want to watch.
I found it in your old childhood room.
Oh, so she's calling her out.
Yeah. Maybe it won't be if it's this early. I feel like this
Yep.
To Jericho,
Red herring, maybe. We fell for it.
I mean, who better to slide in and out of the hospital undetected than a psychiatrist under the guise of visiting another patient?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
There's only one reason an overqualified psychiatrist like yourself would settle in the inconsequential backwater that is Jericho. It allowed you to crawl through the troubled, young minds of outcasts until you found one that you can manipulate to exact your revenge.
And he is going to therapy.
I don't have time. I'm going to recommend you stay in a juvenile psychiatric facility for observation.
Oh, please. You and I both know I'd be running that place in a week.
She'd like it there. She'd be like, all right, let's.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right, so they're not taking her off the table. Just
Yeah,
yet.
because she wouldn't have this reaction.
Yeah.
If like she'd be like, "Oh, Wednesday, you poor thing." Oh, what's going on?
She's gonna get got.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Oh, so then it's gotta be Christina.
Right? But I mean, like, why would a psychiatrist react like that? If
I don't know.
that was
Well,
weird. Her reaction was weird.
you know-
it's very weird unless they just wanted to
Well,
make
I
her
think
seem guilty.
they're just it's the TV-ness of it, you know,
Okay.
in a certain sense, you know.
This ends now. You left that in my room. Actually, you left it in thing.
Oh.
My father thinks that my mental health is a PR problem that he needs to manage.
What was he doing to get in tabloids?
Yeah, right.
Like whipping his dick out and shit, or
Every, you know, it's like he's whipped his dick out on every therapist that he's had
enjoy this
for the
one in
last
particular.
2 years. Ooh.
Oh. No, I think he's just seeing like he has the future.
You're
and
saying
stuff.
he's talking, he has visions and shit, kind of like her in a certain sense.
Yeah.
Are Eugene's glasses?
Whoa.
Planted.
Kinbot's necklace.
No. Somebody planted that stuff.
He's been set up by the sheriff. The sheriff did
to
it.
protect his
His
son.
son.
There you go.
I'm being set up. I should have let Rowan kill you.
Well, I mean that's a dark thing to say.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just let him kill you.
Hey. You're back. Skip the tape.
Don't tell me Wednesday Addams is mellowing out.
Never.
Oh.
Everything you said about me is true. But I don't apologize for it.
There we go.
It's just who I am.
Good for you, Enid. Honestly, she's back for Thing. Because
Yeah.
he's the best guy.
Right?
There's nothing quite like the feeling of being proven right.
Except maybe someone to share it with.
Ooh, kiss.
Thing may have.
Thought she was like not allowed to leave the school grounds. Like, she was like,
thought.
I think that's a little bit of the CW-ness of it all, is that they kind of like some of those things sort of just exist within the bottle of the episode itself, you know, and they kind of forget about it later.
It has made me reevaluate things.
Like what?
He could plan it because he has. I mean, his dad might not have even done it, but he would have access
Yeah,
to it
yeah.
because he's his son. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
perverts.
What? These are 30-year-old people. These are like a 40-year-old man and a 28-year-old
Right,
woman.
she's making out with a
20.
with a 17-year-old right now. It just warms my heart. Transplant. Wait, Wednesday.
She's gonna see it.
Yep.
And then he's gonna morph back.
Man, she got fucked up. Ah, look at him.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh, it looked like he was like on top of her, pumping away and shit like that too. It looked like it.
She's like, you got bad breath. We gotta go.
Of course, the first boy I kissed would turn out to be a psychotic serial killer
Aw.
monster.
Well, now we got to figure out who's doing the orders. Is it his dad or is it Christina? I feel like because we haven't seen her in a while, it's got to be
I'm guessing it's-
Christina
'cause
Ricci, right?
There was that weird thing when she walks in their dorm and she was like about her muddy boots.
Yeah.
And I feel like that feels like a thing that they're
They
going to
have
go,
enough-
remember when you
right.
came into there and you had mud on your boots. Why'd you have mud on your boots? Like,
There's enough of a couple of things, but they had they had like enough context clues, but they put it way at the beginning.
Yeah,
So that we would kind of forget
yeah.
about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a certain sense.
yeah. I'm still calling bullshit on the therapist's reaction because like a therapist de-escalates, especially if they get scared of something.
Right. Yeah.
Like especially if they're like freaked out by
I literally
something.
think it is just to serve the moment of melodrama. Like, I mean, like,
But I thought this show was like a little bit better than that. It's been,
I mean, I think sometimes it is and sometimes it is. Remember, we've said this. This is souped up, juiced up, zhuzhed up CW stuff, and I think that it just sort of has like a little bit of a CW
disappointed in the writers on that one
Yeah,
because
this
I'm
is like the BW.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just one step up.
Because you didn't need
the WBW. Like, yeah, and it maybe would have even made it a little bit more interesting is if maybe to doctor that a tiny bit is to actually make like Wednesday do something. Like Wednesday comes in with a knife drawn on her.
Exactly, like a weapon.
Like where she has
coming and saying wild shit all the time.
She has crossed a line. She has really crossed a line in some sense to where you'd be like, we're fucking done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going away.
Yeah, Wednesday needed a weapon.
Maybe that would, or just like, or there was, or something like where she's like in
because where it's like,
her bedroom or something like, yo, this is now gone. You are now off your fucking rocker, officially, and you need to.
Because your patient comes into your office acting erratic. You're like, oh, good, this is the place for this.
Yeah.
This is actually good.
Or tearing stuff off of the wall or doing something like that.
Yeah, because I'm just like, oh no, like a therapist, if your patient comes to you when they're on like maybe a manic thing, that's actually you'd be like, oh good, okay, thank God you're here.
Right.
Like that is a normal, and so I'm just like what therapist goes, oh my God, they're going acting crazy. Like, ma'am, what school did you go to?
Right. No, I think you're right, and I think that would help. I just think it was.
I know.
I think that occasionally the show just goes. I think kind of forgets. I think and I think and that's but for this show I'm not entirely. It doesn't. And I'm not saying it does with I'm not saying it does with you, but like I'm just like I kind of hand wave. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like,
well,
you know what I mean?
I love this show at times, and then it'll do something like that where I'm like, you are so close to being like a really good show. I'm like, there'll be episodes where I'm like, this is a great show.
Yeah,
the show's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and then it'll do things where I'm like, oh, who's
and
then
it'll hiccup and just do some kind of fucking some flim flam stuff. I feel you on that. Ever since like you just saying to the mayor like a story kind of sort of secondhand from some magic whatever Watsatootsie, like for whatever it is, like gets your dad sprung from jail within an afternoon. As soon as that sort of happened, I'm like they're occasionally just gonna kind of do whatever the most expedient thing is to have their moment, you know what I mean? To have the moment that they want to have. Because I'm with you. It's a very good point, and I do think that it would be a little bit more interesting if she really was like it would have been wild for her to go to those lengths, push that envelope really hard, and she was wrong, and then she'd be like, am I fucking nuts? You know what I mean? Or am I losing it or whatever? You know what I mean?
I did like Legally Blonde.
That was pretty cute.
That was, I mean, Legally Blonde just being the movie that he would choose to show her. A good movie, but like
because he wanted to scare her.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
horror movie for her.
That is a horror movie.
That is a horror movie for her.
That's why she was like, "Thank you."
No, like if he watched,
even though that is a movie about a strident young woman fighting against almost everybody. You know, to kind of do it's a mirror image of it. It's
also it's because he noticed how she's been looking at Enid. He's like, I get you.
I know who you're gonna have a new crush. It's gonna be Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, you love pastel pink.
Yeah, right.
New girl crush.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
No, because if he showed her we just watched Terrifier 2, that's a comfort movie.
Yeah.
She'd be like, why are you showing me a romantic comedy?
Yeah,
right
she's
now?
like, why are you showing me a children's film? You know what I mean, or whatever the fuck it is. We got him, just blew through town, and they yada-yada'd it. You know what I mean? They literally put almost as much thought of it as I did, like in the recap, when you
were like, oh, he'll just come in on because he's in town. I'm like, no, well, they won't do that. That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's because I've had it happen before. Like I've had a couple, I've had some uncles and stuff like that, who went to my, because this feels, I know that it's high school, but it feels very college because they're all, they're all away from, you know what I mean? It's just
they're all adults.
They're all adults fucking.
Well, that's also true. I mean, if they're not, sometimes they don't just have the age; they have the voice of grown adults and shit. But yeah, so I think it's got to be Christina Ricci is giving the marching orders to old guy. I doubt that it's the dad.
I think he's protecting. I think he knows his son is a Hyde, and he's protecting him because I don't think he knows
his
who's
fucking
doing
mom
it.
was a Hyde, and that's why it's such a crazy fucking thing that he can't talk about because it was crazy
Maybe
violent.
his mom was the cellist or the pianist.
He had to. She went nuts in a public
And he
place.
had to murk her.
And he had to fucking put her down.
Put
like
her
fucking
down like Old Yeller.
American Werewolf in London. American Yeller in Old London or whatever it is. Like, yeah.
American Mom Wolf in London.
Even though that's essentially what happens at the end of that movie anyway. Fred Armisen was a good fester.
Oh no, I liked him. And actually,
very much more akin to the show, I feel.
Yeah.
The voice
yeah.
and the look and everything. He was not going for the He wasn't coming for the crown, you know.
I think that was the choice. Like that was the good choice
definitely.
because like
yeah,
the 90s Fester is iconic. You can't do an impression.
Yeah.
Just do something that's the classic Fester.
Yeah.
And also, when you're with the Fester, we're back in kind of sitcom-y jokiness.
Yeah.
Where I don't mind, like, I'm just in town on a hike because I'm running away from a heist. Like, because when Fester's on screen, I'm like, oh, we're in the 60s sitcom.
They even the music cue.
Yeah.
It literally said kooky music playing.
Kooky.
And you're just like, okay, right on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And so, like, I didn't mind actually, even though I'm like kind of eye rolling, but I'm like, no, but that's, you roll your eyes
That's
at
the
sitcom,
show. I
the
mean,
60s
like,
show is goofy.
especially him. I think he's probably the most emblematic of, like, the of all of the legacy of all of the family. You know, they've kind of updated some of them. Like, they've made Pugsley like kind of I guess like a little more like, I mean, he's always been kind of, I guess there was always a kind of a gleefulness to what Wednesday would do to him. They were kind of more just like kind of like a prickly pear, like of just like friends doing stuff. But always getting into weird hijinks or whatever. In the 90s movie, it was always about her setting up some crazy ass fucking Rube Goldberg contraption to harm him, and him being like, yeah, this would be awesome.
He's
you know what
into
I mean?
it.
Like, he's totally into
that's
it.
his thing.
And this is a lot more like, it's a little bit more of like a kind of a pathetic like type thing where he's like, and she's kind of a bully to him and stuff like that. And they have, but like everyone's kind of been changed a little bit. Except for him. He's the most classic kind of unchanged. I'd say him and Thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. And that was not cool what they
that was
play
okay,
with us
yo.
like that.
That was kind of crazy. I would never in a million years have pegged that he was impaled. Like it was like a Game of Thrones death. Like you open the chamber door
he
and
looked
fucking...
like Roz. He looked like Roz at the end of her run on Game of Thrones.
Dude, absolutely. That was legitimately shocking. I was just like,
I was like,
are you fucking kidding me? Like,
I'm like, are they gonna fridge thing? They can't.
Right. No, I mean, like, I just don't think that you would give up on something as meat and potatoes as he is to this world and to this story and these characters. I just don't think it would be like killing any one of them. I just wouldn't buy it. I mean, like, you're coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, like, where is Thing's eyeballs? Because he's like, he was stabbed in the back.
I know, right?
So there's the ongoing mystery of where the fuck is Thing's. Because, like, also she'll say turn around when she's changing and stuff. And it's like, where the fuck is Thing's eyeballs?
Right. Or well, no. And it said shallow gas. But I'm like, he has lungs and breath or whatever. Because that was all.
Is he breathing out his vagina wounds? Like, what is going on?
We're gonna find out that motherfucker has a hell of a singing voice. Like now, after we fucking have him, it's like,
man.
Oh no, wait, Dustin, he pulls out the knife. Because I was expecting them to pull it out and him to just go like, oh man, that was really uncomfortable, or something like that. Because he's a piece of dead fucking flesh. Like, like he's a zombie hand. So he would be like, this sucks. I don't like this. It's like if you impaled like the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. like onto a thing. Like he was like, and then they took my pinky and they threw it over there, and then they took my, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Sew
the
them
fuck
back together. And he's
yeah. Right.
fine.
No, that's sort of how I would think that they would do it, but no. Apparently, he has lungs and like a heart and a back and eyes and everything. You know, like.
You think that there's the other hand, and his name is like Fang?
Sure. Keep going. What else you got?
I don't know, because I was like, are they gonna kill Thing and then we're gonna meet Fang?
It's kind of like when we met that New Orleans hut in Clone Wars. Like there's like Jabba the Hutt,
yeah.
Right.
It would just be funny if like it was just like if they just like a throwaway gag where they're walking. It's like, yeah, it's like we're going to Thing's home, like some adventure was like, yeah, we got to go to Thing's hometown or something like that, or whatever the fuck it is. Like they're walking by, and then this guy without a hand just stops, and then they both look at each other, and then they just keep walking, or something like that.
That would be cute,
or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or is there a head? Is there like a Futurama just fucking head somewhere? You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? Like I think that's one element that I would actually love to see them explore it. I mean, like it's kind of more fun if you don't, but like I don't know. It's just like, is there a foot that's like just?
It's like we don't need
around?
to explain it, but it would be funny if there was like a foot and then a hand and then
yeah. There's a dick and balls just hopping around. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're assuming Thing is a boy. Maybe Thing is. He's got just a vagina flopping.
No, or whatever it is. Yeah, just like, oh, that's Percy. Percy the Pussy. Like, a fun episode, I think, overall. Like I enjoyed the Fester. Like Fester was fun. It was just enough. You know, it wasn't like it was. He was a big presence in the episode, but he didn't totally take it over. I think.
Yeah,
and shit. So
hopefully
yeah,
he
I don't know.
didn't eat all those bees.
So we know what it. So we know the Monstar. Now we got to know the, and we kind of know the why. Now we just got to name. Now I think they want us to think it's either Gwendolyn Christie or whatever. But she's, and the other thing is she's the first non outcast to ever teach it Nevermore, even though she is one. Because they banned them all, and that's what Christina Ricci is. So I think it's got to be her.
Well, no, because Christina Ricci isn't a Hyde. She's just someone who is thralling a Hyde.
Oh, right. Yes.
So she can be actually. She might actually be a normie.
Maybe.
But she's
figured out a way to control
yeah.
a fella. Yeah.
It would explain her interest in Wednesday.
And also it'd be it's the idea we get, it's like if you hired Sean Connery to be the villain in a Bond movie. You know what I mean? Like the other Wednesday gets to be your enemy, like the culprit. I mean, like I think that's fun. And that way you kind of get, and also the other thing that's a little bit of a clue, she gets the with at the very end, which is like, you know what I mean? Like where it's just like,
but she's the legacy player.
I agree.
From the series. So she should get it. Yeah.
Right. But like where it's like I could be them like, oh, and a special appearance by Christina Ricci because she's gonna be in this season. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? Like it's possible. So I don't know. Bunch of context clues. We think that we got it fucking pegged, but I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. The only way we're gonna know is if we check out the next episode. And I'm down to do it. We hope that you guys are down to do it. We hope that you guys, if you're so down, and you guys are, and you're willing to part with a couple of $2-3 over there, and you guys want to help support the channel and everything that we're doing over here, help us like keep our wonderful editors, Kenny and Abe and Rick and everybody over here, and keep kind of like the machine kind of rolling along, this lovely, weird, wonderful machine that we have going on. If you guys want to do that and you guys want to help us out, though, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon, and you can unlock early and uncut access to all of our Wednesday stuff and everything else that we're doing, and then all of the streaming channels on our premium streaming tier by clicking one of the links in the top-end comment or the description below. Take you over to our Patreon pony of $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you early and uncut access to all of our Wednesday stuff, including the finale, the last episode of Wednesday of our coverage, that including a bunch of the other shows that we're checking out. Also, that gets you a bunch of we're going to be firing up Franchise Wars is coming back, and we're going to be finishing all those Twilight movies that we shot, like last year or whatever the fuck it was. That we got to get those edits out, and I'm very excited to see people's brains watch our brains turn to oatmeal on screen, but in a fun way. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing the second movie. The second movie kind of breaks us.
Yeah.
Because I think the second movie's the worst one, and then and then they turn the camp up to varying degrees towards the ending, and we just kind of lose our mind. You know what I mean? By the end of it. So I don't know. So we got a lot of that stuff coming out. So we hope that you guys give us a gander over there. But if you can't do that and still want to help us out, though, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.